Hello everybody and welcome to the WOSCT MetLife F1 series. We're here live at Piggsville Park for the running of the Piggz Grand Prix Part 2. Earning the extra bonus point for the pole is Alan Smith, and I decided just to start earlier than other races because, well, you know, a lot of stuff is, well, I've been a little busy, so I guess I'll have to do this race, start off really quickly. Green flag is out underway at Piggsville Park. And Alan Smith off to a good start, as always on a road course like this. I've never raced at this road course here at Piggsville Park, hoping we can use this road course for some reference or something. Maybe in a future race. Maybe in a future race, if it's good. 15 laps here. It's a Piggz course, so I expect to see some Piggz action here. Oh, Alan Smith off the grass. These turns are like really tough. Very tough to get navigated, and you'd be lucky to get out alive. Wow. And Alan Smith, how is he able to survive all that? Yikes. This is that's the sand pit turn. If you have to be careful of that, because it could lose your momentum if you hit that slow. And the caution's already out for the first lap. There you see Alan Smith taking the turns. Oh boy, Justin Perry gets dumped. Oh boy. Wow, a lot of drivers out of control here. And who was the spinner? Oh, George Rourke. George Rourke spun. Yikes. We'll get to him later, but first, Alan Smith is going to navigate through this tricky course. 349 wasn't even as tricky. My goodness. Here we go down to the next corner. I hope it's the final turn. Is it the final turn? And I don't know if it is the final turn. It might be. No, it's not the final turn. Oh, wait. Here they come. Yeah, it is the final turn, and Alan Smith is going to lead to the line. Here they come, Alan Smith to the line. And there's Joey Murphy and George Rourke. We'll get to George Rourke later. Let's see what happened to Joey Murphy. If there is any. If he slew down or something. Oh, wow. I know what happened to Joey Murphy. There's his teammate Dakota Brandon, and no, there's Dakota Brandon. Oh wow, wow! Dakota Brandon and Jake Williams, they all sandwich each other and spin each other out. So, and one got hit as well, and one driver got hit, and yeah, so a lot of spinning there. So I guess there's no clear cut as to who spun out who. I guess all three of them did. And they're both going to be penalized. They're not going to be penalized. There's no penalty. But I know who will get the penalty. That's Hayden Klein. Because he spun out his own teammate. Look at this. Look. Wow. Klein dumps Rourke, his own teammate, into the grass and into the crowd. I'm surprised that those, like, foundations hold up the crowd very well even after the driver wrecks out. And then after that he tries to get up to speed on the grass. Then some invisible force, boom, some invisible force forced him up in the hill, and he couldn't move his car. Wow, that's just one of the strangest spins you'll ever see in NR 2003. Here it is on board with George Rourke. Let's see what he sees. Oh, but he is not done yet. Yeah, some invisible force forced him into the hill. And Hayden Klein is going to get penalized 2 points for spinning out his own teammate of all people. Here's his onboard camera. It was a miracle he did not hit that little line, that barrier back there. Let's see if we can get a good spectator view. No, we can't. And Alan Smith led us to the green. And, yeah. Pretty weird road course here, and I'm not sure if I'm going to consider racing here again after this. Rourke's in the pits. I doubt he's going to get out. They're not pitting anytime soon. No driver is committed to pit. Let's see how long does it take for a green flag run to end. And Rourke has retired because of the incident, so I was not surprised there. I have a feeling this is going to be a very weird race here in the F1 circuit. We've had a lot of weird races so far in this season. This personally is one of the weirdest races I've ever... This is personally one of the weirdest series I've ever done in my life. I mean, this is really weird. Everything is just weird. On top of that, Eric Rage chooses to pit while the green flag was waving here again. I guess Eric Rage had some kind of mechanical problem. He was not the leader, thankfully, and this is going to be start all 349 all over again. Only this time, the leader is going to probably be the safest driver right now. Oh, but I wouldn't say that because Zach Flickinger is way up close. But if he can just navigate the turns well, and he does not, well, do it. He might just get a chance on Alan Smith. Yeah. Oh man, this is personally one of the wackiest series I've ever done in NR 2003. I've ever done here, and it's been a lot of wacky. Paris was wacky, 349 was wild, the others were crazy in their own part, and this is going to get crazier. Flickinger hits the wall. Well, there goes his chance. There goes Luke Walker spinning. Luke Walker spins, and he helps up other drivers. And, wow. Yeah, it just helps up other drivers. And they're up to speed, and they're going to bring out the caution. No, they're not going to bring out the caution. How did they not bring out a caution for Luke Walker spinning? He spun, obviously, in front of the other pack. In front of the pack. How did Luke Walker spin not bring out the caution? That has got to have brought out the caution. Everyone to have a fair chance for everybody to catch up to the leader. Apparently not. It was Alex Tanker. No, Alex Tanker didn't spin him. He just tapped him as Luke Walker hit the wall. And then the others get held up. He tries to get back up to speed, but Smith just wants him out of it, out of his way, and he just leaves him be, and so does the other drivers back there. And that Luke Walker helps up a lot of the other drivers in the pack for no reason at all. That should have been a caution. Yeah, in my personal opinion, personally, that should have been a caution, because look at this. Drivers are held up. That's not a fair shot for them to catch the leader. Now they are praying that Alan Smith pits. They would have an opportunity. Yikes. This has gone wackier. This has been a wacky race. And the caution is out. Now the caution is finally out. Wonder what the caution is out for. Let's try to investigate this. Let's see if we can find the caution. Oh, we found it. Oh boy. Stephen Paul III is around Aiden Klein, and there's Pichu. And I can't cut that Pichu. There it is. Let's see. Oh, and Pichu gets into Klein. I guess he was mad that Klein spun out his own teammate. And they ride the rails. Literally, they're riding on the rails. Pollard flips over. There's Pichu flipping over as well. Yeah, that was probably the caution. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. I just saw something. Oh, Pichu gets a hard hit and jumps over John McNamara and jumps over Pollard the third. And that hitter was John McNamara. Wow. Wow. That was a hard hit by Pichu. If this race couldn't get any weirder, well, Pichu gets hit. Let's go on board with them. in slow-mo. Seriously here, they're riding on the rails. Pollard just flips over. I'm surprised he didn't lose it upside down. Yikes. Oh, wow, and then he gets hit by McNamara and flips over. Yikes. Now let's go on board with Stephen Pollard III. In real time. And that was the caution. That should be the caution. That is the caution. Yeah, that is the caution. They have a right to bring out the caution like that. I mean, that was a hard wreck. And yet, yeah, finally, the field gets to catch up with Alan Smith. And Smith just dominating his own right. A lot of the field is separated. I wonder if anyone's going to even get to have a chance against Smith as the leader. And he's the leader into the line. Let's see if he does consider pitting. Bit of commotion between him and Zach Flickinger. And McNamara and Pichu have retired. No surprise there. I'm surprised. What the big surprise is Hayden Klein. He has not retired. He's 19. And another surprise is that everyone is pitting except for Alan Smith. Okay, yeah, that's not going to work out very well. Because he might have to pit on the next lap. And that next lap is going to be, and the next lap after that is going to be the green flag. And Klein has finally retired in 22nd, I was going to say. And is Klein consider, and is Alan Smith, yeah, Alan Smith is pitting. He has given up the lead to Zach Flickinger. Oh boy, this is going to be one hell of a race here, folks. Here we go. The green will be out again. Flickinger, your leader. Smith takes a late pit stop. He shouldn't have been taking it earlier. Green is out, and look at Flickinger. He got a good start. Well, seeming as that, like, too many cars to tell, got damaged. It's no surprise. Austin Ogo's moved to second, but I don't know if he's going to have at least a legitimate shot at catching up to Flickinger. Here, and now Flickinger is happy. He had pitted a lap earlier. Everyone pitted a lap before, except for Alan Smith, the leader, who pitted under this green period, which I have no idea why you do that. I have no idea what these drivers were doing, so, Well, you don't have to fret longer because the next race will be at a short track at Manhattan Raceway Park. That's the next race. We won't be going to road courses until oh, whoa, Blazer gets it and Abby Sachs spins. Oh boy, I don't know what that was about. Abby Sachs spins. The caution is out. Might have been for Eric Burton. I'm not sure though. Or it might have been for that spin alone. Flickinger leads to the line. Like I was saying though, we're not going to be heading into another track until after Manhattan and New Jersey. So that'll be fun races obviously. Then we'll head to the beach for the Red Bull Beach Grand Prix. The last road course will be after the 8 Bowl, after Daytona Beach in the 8 Bowl. No, there'll be 2 more road courses after the 8 Bowl. That'll be Hidden Valley and Suzuka. And then our finale will be at Hagabon. Because after this race, we'll be heading to the tri-state area for Manhattan Raceway Park and then the New Jersey Super Snack 500 track. And Joey Murphy is off the pace again. Oh boy, and that's for a good reason. You see him going up, he went too hard on the turn and he flips over, does what Stephen Pollard did earlier on the race, and he flips out. Wow. I don't know if it is Eric Byrne that caused it. No, Eric Byrne didn't cause it. It's not possible that Eric Byrne caused a caution because he is already in front of the leaders. I know Alan Smith pitted. I think it was Ben Cannon. think it was Ben Cannon. Because during the smoke, Alex Tanker, and there's Tony Blazer, he was just trying to avoid, and then Blazer, and then they forced him down, and then, oh yeah, there it is. Blazer just forced him down the hill, and Cannon just spins out on the hill. Oh boy. So I guess the penalty is going to be on Blazer, a 2-point penalty on him, because that's an obvious spin. Oh, Xavier Livingston gets dumped by Jacob Lawler, but no spin, no full spin. So he's out of off the hook, but surprised it's not a bigger wreck. And Alan Smith is 21st. He'll have plenty of time to catch up and learn what he has done. His big mistake is costing him the victory. Something isn't quite. Lawler and Ragow. Something isn't right here. We're missing. Oh. Wow. Mason Wood is pitting, but where's Rage? Rage just moved up all of it. Wait, where's Rage? Something is not right. And Rage lost his line or something. I don't know what happened. Rage was running in the top 5 or something, and he lost it. I would not be surprised at this point if Flickinger chooses to pit under the just before the green flag is supposed to come out. I think he already pitted, so we might not see that happening, but I would not be surprised totally, because everyone has been doing that as of late, and it's not been a good strategy for them. Here goes Flickinger with 5 to go, and the green is out again at Piggsville Park, and this is obviously we're never going to return to this course after this race. Oh, I thought Ben Cannon, I thought Ogo had a shot at a pass, but I guess it went by him. Oh, now he still has a shot. He still has a shot. Oh boy. If he doesn't take the turns too hard, he might have a shot. Oh, Ogo forced up high, and I don't think he has a shot now. No, he does not. And Flickinger is pulling away. Yeah, Flickinger with a good amount of lead. Uh-oh, Williams too high. He hits the barrier. He's going to slow down a bit. He hit the wall too high. Another driver hit the wall too high. Oh, another one spun. And that is no caution. That's Eric Burton, Rob Bob. I'm not even going to take a second look at that. That was just a big contact. Ooh, Jake Williams. Xavier Livingston, they all get clipped. Oh boy. Here they come to the final stretch. And this is the final stretch indeed. And there they come to the stripe with 4 to go. And look at this. Ogo is catching up. Ogo's catching up. Can he have enough time to make a move? There's the drivers pitting back there with damage, so I would not mind. Uh-oh, Ogo is catching up. Ogo is catching up. And Flickinger, can he survive off the turns? And he will survive off the turns. Those Rob Bob and Paul III, those ones who had damage earlier. And now Ogo is a scraping in the wall. That's going to lose him a lot of time over Flickinger. Oh, bump to bump between Tanker and Pichu. Oh, there they go. They're going all over the place. Let's take this time and use this to going on board with these guys. come to the final stretch here at Extreme Servers, and guess what? They're pitting. They are pitting. But not Alex Tanker. He chooses to stay out. Tanker stays out with 3 to go, so this could be an interesting race after all. Here they up to the start-finish line. And there's 3 laps to go here. The leader is now Alex Tanker. The run in second is now Alan Smith. Smith is back in contention, but I don't know if he would stay in contention for long. And now here they come towards the S-curve. There is an S-curve back there. It is pretty dangerous if you don't take it well. And there is another turn of the sand turn. If someone pushes up there, well, yeah. And this is where the same spot George Rourke wrecked out on into the field. And here's another sand turn. If you don't make it well, it's gonna cost you. This is one of the trickiest turns on the course as well, the S curve, and it's like an elevation change. It's really a really tough course. It's really tough to handle on these turns. Because of all, so much elevation change happens at around the same time. And there he comes to the Richard Head Project turn. There they come to the S-curve, and then they'll be down to the last turn, and it'll be the final stretch. And this is the track's final stretch to the line after this turn. Let's see if he considers pitting. It looks like he might pit. He's leaning towards the left side, and he is pitting. And Alan Smith chooses not to pit. Remember, he pitted on a near green flag lap, and he's looking to use this strategy to his advantage. 2 laps to go here for Alan Smith. So the 2 has given up the lead. Alan Smith is your leader. And who's in second? Eric Raich was second, and now he lost it. So, wow, Alan Smith, it's all cycled around again. And Smith is the leader again. Wow, how did that happen? I don't know how that happened, but yeah, it's still a mystery for me. But Smith is the leader again somehow, and I think second is now Zach Flickinger. He's out of the pits, an 18-second lead, so I think Smith might pit. He might just pit, have a gas and go, and then just go and still have the lead. But I don't know if he chooses to do so. I'm not sure if he is going to consider pitting at this point. White flag will be out on the next lap, and this misery race of Piggz Part 2 is going to end. Oh, I thought I saw another driver. That's probably one of the medical cars. And he's going through the S-curve. And now they're going to go to the final stretch. Here they come towards the final turn and the final stretch. Is he going to consider pitting? It looks like he might be pitting. We will see. Here comes the final stretch. And he is pitting, and he's giving up the win with 1 lap to go. The white flag is out, and I guess Smith did not have enough fuel to make it. Smart move for the 25. Being sarcastic. Anyway, 1 white flag is out. Is Flickinger going to hold on? I think he pitted earlier, so he has a good strategy, but yeah, he's not pitting. The white flag will be out with 1 to go here. Here they come to the white flag. And yep, Flickinger has no competition virtually. The only competition he has is Austin Ogo with a 2.9 second lead. So it's almost virtually been cycled out. I'm surprised that the 25 chose to pit at this late. He chose to pit on the end of the green, on the green flag lap, just before the green flag was going to come out on the first from the first caution, and then just before the white flag came out. So, wow, strategy didn't work after all. So, and now Flickinger is the leader with at lap 50 here in the white flag. He's going to have to navigate through these turns one more time, and then have to make it on fumes if he chooses not to pit for whatever reason, and he might win this race. And he's gone so close that you can see lap cars on the bottom. But this race is almost over. You won't have enough time to lap them. They won't have any time to even be a factor here today. Here they come towards the final S-curve, and they'll be heading on over to the final stretch. Here they go, make it here, and here comes the sand turn, the last one on the course, and he makes it through. Here they come towards the final stretch. The caution's already out. Won't matter. I'm not even going to look back at the caution, so. Anyway, off the final turn, does Flickinger have enough fuel to make it? Is he going to consider pitting? He is not pitting, and Zach Flickinger in a wacky Part 2 of Piggz Grand Prix is going to win it here at Piggsville Park. And I think Mason Wood took the first part, so it's a sweep for Phillips Cosworth's team. Nice job for them. It doesn't matter what, we're probably not going to look back at that caution anyway, because we're running short on time anyway, so. What a race here at Piggz Grand Prix, and here's your top 10. Zach Flickinger, Austin Ogo, Alan Smith. He still made it to third somehow. No, they're not official, so I'm going to have to accelerate a little bit to make it official. And now the standings are official. Flickinger is your winner, then it's Austin Ogo, Alan Smith, Ron Houston, Alex Tanker, Eric Burton, Xavier Livingston, Mason Wood, Justin Perry, and the 10th and final point spot goes to Alex Ragow in the 4. Eric Rage was just like almost 2 seconds behind, nowhere close to this wackiness, and he was the odd man out today here, and you'll have to wait next race, along with the other drivers 11 and below. It's going to be, well, that's it for us here, and next race will be here at Manhattan Raceway Park. Manhattan Raceway Stadium, I mean. It's going to be a really good short track race. It's going to be a lot of beat and banging there, so hopefully that will be exciting. So hope you guys stick around for the Manhattan race, and we will show you the points right now. So take care, everybody.